We have to on or off.
There's kind of a nice symmetry now between the two of you.
Right, you going to start it off?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
Heath and Pape magic, take one.
Hello, it's Stefan here from Hey You Guys.
And I'm Paul Heath from the Hollywood News.
It's Heath and Pape, we're back.
It's
been a while, isn't it?
It's been ages, mate. How have you been?
Yeah, not bad, yeah. I see you all the time. Let's
Yeah,
not. So, we've just seen Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which is obviously the latest addition to the Star Wars universe. And safe to say there's a bit of a buzz around the place, isn't there?
Yeah, the cinema that we've just come out of is just there. Have a quick look, John. We've got a new cameraman. This is John from Hey You Guys. Got a camera. Just say hello. Anyway, yeah, there's a buzz. There's people sort of still lingering around the place. Still like, yeah, it's great, wasn't it? It's great. We thought it was great.
It was great. I mean, I remember we did a video reaction on Hey You Guys. I think this was before this happened.
This magic.
About the Force Awakens. We were all really excited, but when we were actually doing our reaction, it was kind of peppered with a few criticisms. But I've got so few to come out of that. I mean, this is Gareth Edwards said right from the offset he wanted to make a war movie. And that's what this is at its core, isn't it? It's just a really great war movie, and it's also very relevant because the whole point of this really is saying there's some horrible people out there trying to take over the world. We're not going to stand by, watch it happen. We're going to fight. We're going to do something about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Which is a good positive message to preach.
And it's kind of it's got this retro vibe about it. It's very all of the. We're going to give away no spoilers, so don't worry. There's all the controls are all very much of the time of A New Hope, not all this spangled stuff from what we saw in the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. There's none of that.
No.
It's very shallow depth of field all the way through, and it sort of gives you this. And the camera's very free, and it's just
had a really classic feel, didn't it? You're right.
It's brilliant.
But I also felt
70s movie.
Yeah, but at the same time, what The Force Awakens did was because it was a bit of a nostalgia film, wasn't it? And it had loads of little moments that were kind of little nods to fans of the franchise, little kind of just maybe images or characters. Whereas this, because it's kind of away from the 9-film kind of series, it feels like a much more of a standalone film. It wasn't kind of bogged down with this kind of obligation to appease people. I felt anyway. I thought it did have a few moments in there for Star Wars kind of aficionados, but at the same time, it didn't feel like that was one of its main goals. No. I guess.
No, absolutely. There are a few big parts to it, which we can't really go into, but you'll love them as we did.
But of course. But in terms of spoilers, I mean, the opening crawl to A New Hope is the premise to this movie. So we know what happens, but I think that's a testament to Gareth Edwards that I was still on the edge of my seat throughout the big action scenes thinking what's going to happen, despite the fact I knew what was going to happen. And that's quite impressive.
It's fantastic. Everything about it I loved. I think it's one of the best Star Wars films, certainly. I liked it more than Force Awakens.
I did as well. And obviously it's better than the other crap
prequels. But they're still there. We still have to acknowledge them sometimes. But yeah,
I thought maybe one of my very few criticisms. I just felt perhaps that the characters weren't that warm. We didn't. I think that there was. I mean, for example, the Diego Luna character. I never really warmed to him.
No.
I did. Felicity Jones. I did.
Is that the point?
In the last one, you had this kind of John Boyega and Oscar Isaac. I mean, I just loved those characters, and I loved the Daisy Ridley Ray as well. And I thought there was some. Whereas I felt with this, I didn't have that emotional attachment as much to the characters. It was more. This was more for me. The story was the kind of paramount kind of. Thing that I really took away from it.
Alan Tudyk's character, though, we're going to mention that. He's fantastic. Probably the best part about it. I thought the
Blind Donnie Yen. Love Blind Donnie Yen.
Blind Donnie Yen.
Blind Donnie Yen.
But the film, going back to what you said, I don't think it's as comedic. Would you say?
No.
There's a few laughs in there, but it's more serious.
It's quite gritty, isn't it?
Yeah, very.
And even just the way it uses the elements, the rain and the wind and stuff. It feels like it almost feels like this kind of shades almost like Saving Private Ryan, isn't it? Right? Especially the beach sequences. No, I thought it was really great. And as we were saying before, there's been a lot of people doing their top 10 films of the year list, and I think that they might want to make a few revisions to that.
This might blow them all out of the water. Did you see what I did? Because
we spoke about the water just
right,
then.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's a Rogue One, this one.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Right then, I'm going to put my hat on because the sun's going. But yeah, I think we can both go 4 stars with it.
Yeah, I mean, I was toying between 4 and 5 in parts, but I think I'll just go 4. Yeah, I will just go 4.
But again, it's phenomenal. Enjoy it. Go into it blind. Another one. And have the time of your lives, because we certainly did.
Yeah, it's really good fun.
Right. Well, I'm Paul from Hollywood News. This is.
Sorry, was that my cue? Stefan Pape.
Right, you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys! Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.